Um, it is always good to have audacity and conviction. Now, I'm going to tell you a story, but before that story, let me introduce you to this, my friend. This is actually my guy. He was the one who drove people who come for my low-key traditional way. You don't think why they plan this thing. You get. Now, I have been telling this guy about crypto since last year. He dey tell me say he will. But yesterday, I lashed him out on WhatsApp. I said, Alpha, this thing, you never still want to do am. He dey ask me some kind of question. I say, okay, go to my TikTok. You see the pin video there. Watch it. If there is anything you don't understand, just let me know. He went ahead to ask me if he can do the one of 2K. I said, anything. So long as you can get a vendor who can actually fund you 2K, there is no problem with it. Remember, always invest what you can afford to lose and not a financial advice. So after that, he called me again. And while I was on phone with him, I was driving. He said, is this thing on Trust Wallet? Can I do it with Trust Wallet? I said, guy, you two they do I sabi, you two they do I too know. Me telling you where to do it, does it mean I don't know that you can actually do it on Trust Wallet? Now, because of that lash out yesterday, he rushed and came to my house this morning. And I'm telling him, I said, I hope say when our office get television because very soon you will be watching me. Yes, now. I told him, Pump apply. I said, very soon you even pay $1,000 to even have access to see me, but you will not. At that time, you know, go be seen a pomposity or I can't they show you level. But I show you now you know hungry. Now I remember sometime last day he said there is one contribution he's doing that when it is his turn to pack, he will actually learn this at least and invest. And at that time I was willing to even do it for him for free. This morning he came. After that contribution, he never chop. He said he used some problem. I said, okay, wait. Your papa die? He said no. Your mama die? He said no. Which problem will you use am solve? I tell am say, problem no dey finish o. Why am I doing this? I know where I'm going to. That is why I'm documenting my process. As I tell am say, do this, he no gree. If I outgrow him, he go take the grace of God o. Now, so many of you guys have been laughing at me because wikicat dropped from $202 million market cap to $140 something million market cap. You are in your respective WhatsApp group laughing at this thing. See, he who laughs last, laughs best. I swear to God, you guys will see me and run away. You guys will see me and take to your heels. I swear to God Almighty, I am telling you. You don't know what wikicat stands for. You don't. You think say this one a normal take profit. Even you, I don't know. You guys don't imply normal life this thing. Okay, make I tell you. You get plenty girls where you and them do something, but you get one where you come let her marry. Abi, there was a way you treated others. You know, even from the onset, some of them they go follow woman. You know, saying that because the nyash big, you want to see the nyash, or the breast big, you want to see them. But you get one where you see, and once you they pursue breast or nyash, once you chop, you don't go. But there is this one person, no be nyash carry you go, no be breast carry you go. You stick to them. You grow with them. You plan with them. That is the person you want to marry. That is what wikicat is. This is not your jump in, jump out, garbage in, garbage out. No. Now let me tell you my conviction. I have a car. It's parking here. It's a Camry 2.4. I've been using it to do both till Unaoga entered and increased fuel and spoiled that business here in Owerri. Now, while I was doing this boat, every day I make sure I buy 1 billion wikicat from what I gain from that business. Now, when fuel was increased, the demand for both services were not that high. I have a motorcycle parking down here. What did I do? Because my mind is always on investing something, no matter how small, on wikicat every day. I used my bike. I wanted to start a logistics company, but I saw that before I can do paperwork and the rest of them, I'm spending closely 150,000. I said, no, this is not for me. Tete, 2013, 2014, I used to ride Okada in my village. And with boats and the network of roads that I know, I can actually do this thing. I started doing Okada. It hold me. Unfortunately, I didn't let my wife know. You get, I did Okada. I was doing it unashamedly. to make sure that I am adding something to my wikicat bag. How many of you can do this? I have audacity. I know where I'm going to. Now, let me shock you again. In 2023, there is one tradition my village does. They call it Iwapa. That's initiation into manhood according to tradition. I did the normal basic traditional rites for the Omonna. But the one they used to do the ceremony and the rest of them, I didn't do. One, I was sick, and two, I had some money, but I said, after spending money here, how will I get another money again? I decided to venture into poultry farming. Unfortunately, I went into it without having knowledge. I was just doing it with my guy Upio, and we lost over 200 and something birds out of 408 after the birds have attained hotel size. My wedding was very low key, all thanks to my wife, a few of my friends, pepper soup, rice, all thanks to our family, our pastor family. They gave us soup and lui. In attendance, people that came from my side, including my parents, I don't think we are, including my parents, including my friends, I don't think we are up to 30. And all together in that venue or in that ceremony, we are not more than 60. Because of what? There is something I am looking at. I have a target, I have a plan. The money I would have used to do Dorima and all of that, I put it into wikicat. And what is letting you know that I'm going to back down? When we are $3 million market cap, I didn't back down. Now let me even tell you, because some of you think that I do smoke. Say I dey high, say I dey go mental. No, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Not because of religious whatever, but because my head no dey fit carry am. But do you know what makes me mad? What makes it crazy? What makes me go gaga? What makes me go the extra mile? Because I have read a lot. Remember, they say if you want to hide something from an African man, put it in writing. Many of you guys dragging wikicat here and there, I bet you none of you have read the white paper. None of you have taken the time to actually read the articles the developer have actually put out there since day one. Remember, wikicat was built on March 20th, 2022. And on that day, 14 trillion wikicat is worth $2. Go and press your calculator. How much 14 trillion wikicat is worth? How many of your OGs have done it? How many projects in this crypto space have done it? Because many of you have low self-esteem. That is why the only problem so many of you have, 98% of you have, is because he's a Nigerian developer. And so fucking what? The ones you have been shilling unashamedly. You don't even know anything about the devil. Nothing. But your own. You are looking down on it. Why won't you guys be looked down on? Web